see why school uniforms should be required. It has been proven that school uniforms help students perform better in the classroom. Bullying can also be reduced if students wore school uniforms. Growing up, I can recall that having trouble getting ready to go to school was difficult to find something to wear. If I was required to wear school uniforms, getting ready would have been a lot easier. Today I will introduce to you the problems with students with not wearing uniforms and why they should be required. To begin my argument, uniforms have been shown to help students stay focused in the classroom and do well on homework. Kids get easily distracted in school and always pay close attention to what others are wearing. With school uniforms being required, students can stop focusing on classmates and start focusing on their education. So how can we help cut back on distractions for students? One step toward this would be having everyone dress the same. I believe that this will help improve learning by reducing distractions, sharpening focus on schoolwork, and making a classroom a more serious environment. I found that on edu.gov. Another great reason for uniforms being required for grades K through 12 would be reduction in bullying and violence in the classroom. A major problem in America's school system is bullying. I believe if uniforms were required, we can cut down on bullying in our school systems. Most students make fun of those who cannot afford brand name or popular clothing. If everyone was dressed the same, we could cut down on bullying. For those students who cannot afford brand name or popular clothing, this makes them feel embarrassed, have low self-esteem issues, and skip school to save themselves from embarrassment. These type of kids are victims of bullying. In a 1996 State of the Union speech made by President Bill Clinton, he stated, if it means teenagers would stop killing each other over designer jackets, then our public schools should be required to have their students wear uniforms. I found that at greatschools.org. So far, we can see that students wearing uniform is a positive thing in so many aspects. To add to my argument, my parents and I can also benefit. Parents can also benefit from their students wearing uniforms. This would help reduce in time and cost for both parents and children. As I was growing up, I can say getting ready was my biggest battle for both me and my parents. So if I was required to wear a uniform, it would have been a lot easier. I also believe that uniforms will not only cut down on time, but cost as well. At an average cost of $15 per item for 10 tops and 10 bottoms, it costs around $300. This is probably cheaper than buying a new school wardrobe for your child of their choice of a retail store. I found out howmuchIsit.org. My final point would concern on why school uniforms should be required for grades K through 12. It is clear that uniforms have been proven to help aid in distractions amongst students and promote focus in the classroom. Bullying in our school systems across America have become out of hand. With our students wearing uniforms, we can cut back on bullying. School uniforms also eases stress for parents, students, and as well as the administrators. The reasons for uniforms outweigh the reasons against uniforms outweigh the reasons of them not wearing them. I challenge you all to research yourself the reasons why students should wear uniforms to school and make your own conclusion on why the situation is important. And I have a poster of some students wearing uniforms. Everyone's dressed the same. These are elementary school students and these are high school students.